In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to change a design using contour. So let's find a design we're going to change. I'll start by searching with the keyword search of tongue. I'm looking for something like this image here with the leopard lips and the pumpkin tongue, but I'm looking for something with solid color lips. So I'll go to click on View All. And this image here with just the pumpkin tongue and the red lips looks perfect for what I'm doing. When I click on the image, it adds it to my canvas queue, and I just click Add to Canvas. This brings the image onto my canvas. Now you'll notice in the Layers panel, the image layers are all selected together. So what I need to do is ungroup the layers. So I'll click on the ungroup icon first. Then I will take the tongue with the pumpkin, and instead of having a pumpkin in the tongue, I would like to say Go Dukes. So I'm going to contour out the pumpkin face. With the tongue layer selected, I go to the bottom of the Layers panel and select Contour. This allows me to remove all the pieces of a design I want to hide. So I'm going to hide all contours, which will completely remove the pumpkin face. Once that's done, I can then add my text into the tongue. So I'm going to add the words Go and another line of text, Dukes. Then I'm going to change my font. So I'll click on the first one and go to the Font Choices drop-down menu. And I'm looking for sort of like an 80s, maybe more of like a 70s groovy font. So I'll just type in, I think there's one called Candace Regular. So I'll type in this one and I'll change the Go to that, and then we'll change Dukes also to Candace Regular. And then I can position those two words into the tongue. Now, obviously, I want to go big, so I'll select both layers, the Go and the Dukes, and I'll enlarge those words. And I'd like to bring the Go down just a little bit more on top of the Dukes, and maybe just go a smidgen bit more, but not too much. Now, once I have those positioned how I'd like them to be, I want to attach them together because I'm going to have them both cut at the same time. And I want to hold their position, the two words, I want to hold their position together. So with the two layers selected, the Go and the Dukes, at the bottom of the Layers panel, click Attach. Now those are together and they'll move around together on the canvas. Now I think I'm going to make my tongue out of a glitter vinyl. So I don't want to apply another vinyl on top of the glitter vinyl. I'm going to create an offset layer and then cut the offset layer out of the tongue. So first, to create the offset layer, I have the words Go and Dukes selected, and up in the Edit panel at the top, I select the offset. From the drop-down menu, I change the offset size to a 0.125, which is just a thin offset, and I keep my offset welded together. I'll also keep my corners rounded to match the rounding of the words. Something like that. Now, I don't really need these little tiny spaces in between, so again, I'll select just the offset layer, go to Contour, and remove these little pieces here. So I will hide all contours. Now, as I said, I don't really need to do 3 or 4 layers on top of each other. I can just cut the offset layer out of the tongue. To do that, I select the offset layer in the Layers panel and the tongue. With those two layers, my slice option becomes available. So I'm going to slice those together. And then I can delete the offset layer and I can delete the cutout layer. And now my Go Dukes shows through. So when I layer this vinyl, I'll layer the white Go Dukes inside the tongue, like that. Now my lips are going to be purple, so I'm going to change that color from red lips to purple lips. The school colors are purple and gold, so we're going to do purple there, and my tongue then is going to be a gold color. Oh, that is not very pretty gold, but you get the idea. And then my outline color here will be black, and I'll also make the inside of my mouth here, I'll make that black as well. So I'm just going to remove that layer, and then I'll have the black showing. And so there is my Go Dukes tongue. I want to keep my lips and the accent color here in the same position, but everything else will cut on a different mat. It's on a little zipper tote that can be carried into a game. So I want it to be about 6.5 inches total height. So to change the height on the entire image, I select all the layers and I'll change the height to 6.5 inches, making it a little bit more manageable to go on my vinyl design. Then let's go to the prepare screen. So I'll click Make It. And from here, you'll see all the different layers will be on different colors of material. So then once I'm ready with that, I will put this on. I'm going to cut all of these on a mat, and I don't need to mirror since I am cutting with vinyl and not an iron-on material. So this is all going on a mat. Okay. Now with all those layers selected, I'm ready to send it to my cutter.